Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Ultimate Multiplayer. And I've been working on my machines here. Um, Quite a lot of time took to get everything that there is here. We got the industrial centrifuge, the electrolyzer, we got the plate bender, and the assembler. And then we've got the three big, most expensive machines. The blast furnace, the grinder, and the implosion compressor. Uh, Super expensive to make these. These darker blocks here are the reinforced machine casings, and those guys are not cheap to make. Um, 6 steel and advanced machine block, 2 advanced circuits, and then we also needed some of these, which is basically the same recipe, just a little less. Uh, that's an expensive one, but yeah. So we've got these guys here, um, and I'm really glad because I set up the LESU guy down here, and I had all that lapis. Um, and I had some that I silk touched, and if you silk touch lapis, a block of lapis, and you stick it in here, you will get 3 lazurite dust, 12 lapis lazuli, and then you'll get your cell back. But these guys, you can use lazurite. It takes 8 compressed into a lazurite chunk, and you can use those the same as a block of lapis when crafting the LESU guy. So that's pretty cool. Um, And what do I got going here? I've finally got some helium cells to make overclockers with because that is what I like to make my overclockers with is these helium cells, and the best resource I found for that so far is endstone. So we can make 4 sets here now. I'm going to show you something. Some of these machines, I think they're all Greg Tech machines. They got upgraded. Before, you couldn't, I don't think you could. With these two guys, you could not, the electrolyzer and the centrifuge, you couldn't upgrade their speeds or um, their energy usage with the transformer or anything. You just had to use them as they are, whereas the macerator and the compressor and the furnace, you could with this side panel here. But now, if you search for the centrifuge, you will see it says possible upgrades OTBM, and first time I saw that, I thought, what the hell is OTBM? Crazy acronym for something. It stands for Overclocker, Transformer, Battery, and MJ. So what that means is you can now upgrade these machines with the same upgrades as you could before. So let's take the centrifuge. If you right click it with an overclocker, you see it consumed it. We're going to put 2 on each here now, and let's just grab this guy with a wrench now, and you'll see we put 2 overclocker upgrades on here, but I think I had some on here before. And now it says 4 overclocker and 1 transformer. So I put the transformer on because I've got a MFSU here, which outputs at 512, and this guy can only accept 128, so 1 transformer upgrade let him accept 512. So now he's got 4 overclockers. This guy I think probably has 4 as well now. These two also can accept upgrades. I'm not sure what I have on them, but what I want to do with these overclockers, do I want to put them on one of these guys? I'm not sure, but this guy's got some as well, and I made some silicon plates. I want to get solar panels rolling out. But the OT, you know, the overclock and the transformer lets you accept higher EU per tick values. Then there's the battery, which is this guy here. It's a lithium battery upgrade, which adds 100,000 EU to the energy capacity. So it's just a lithium battery, 4 aluminum plates in the assembling machine, and that's really good for this guy because he uses a lot of energy in a quick amount of time, like making steel or aluminum here. To make 1 bar of aluminum, he needs 25,000 EU in 10 seconds. So let's say I put a stack in there. That's in like 10 minutes, it's going to use uh, 300,000 EU, 3 million EU, I don't know, something crazy. So then I put 2 of those in here, so he's got an internal storage of 200,000 above what he could store before. And I think they have some sort of internal storage, um, just uh, natural with no upgrades. I'm not sure what exactly it is, though. I think all 3 of these guys do, but this guy, he doesn't use much energy, like 640 EU in 1 second. Looks like that's what it is. So I've just got him coming out of the LESU directly. Which, I didn't know this, but every block you add increases the max in and the max out capacities. I think default was 8 EU out, and I'm up to 25 already. I've got 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. But that is awesome. Now I'm out of lapis, pretty much. I did reset the quarry. We're gonna go take a look at that. Oh, and I did set this up here too. Almost finished with the second full extended barrel here. Converting cobble to scrap. Just got this chest full of charcoal, and then a little autarkic gate here saying if there's no fuel energy pulsar, which powers the generator, which is going directly to this guy, which is pretty cool. Why does he have a transformer upgrade? Maybe I had a MFE there before, I'm not sure. That wouldn't be necessary, but we'll leave it just in case. For some reason I've been getting a lot of eggs in this second quarry here. It's probably the 4th stack of eggs I've got. And a lot of bees, so I've just been shooting these chickens off here. We got a bunch of chickens running around here. I like it. So many bees. So many bees. I set this guy up too here. This is a rubber tree farm, and it actually works. I was kind of surprised that it works. That is thanks to this guy, which has no inventory. That is called the tree tap, and it was part of forestry. I thought the recipe was disabled, but I guess it's not because it's here. So then I crafted it, and it worked. But it does use a lot of power, kind of like the forester uses a lot of power over there. So I've got him on his own dedicated energy source, which is just a generator powering an electrical engine. But you can see the charcoal out is rerouted into here, and it goes into white if it can, or into the ender chest. But I haven't quite gotten all the autarkic gates, and you can see all of the logs flying around here. There's probably a few dozen stacks, maybe even a few hundred stacks of rubber logs floating around here. But there's so much, and I shut it off because I ran out of hummus, but it cannot keep up with the rubber tree farm. I don't know why it's any faster than over there. I'm not sure why it produces more logs, but very odd, I will say. And I've got all the logs from here going down there. Looks like everything's good now. See, there's no logs flying around like there are in the other one, but strange. Got a lot of chickens down here. Let's go check out the quarry. I set it up differently this time. Same energy source, it's charcoal powered. But I did this just so it has more long-term energy. I fill this double chest up with charcoal, and it just pipes around, and if it can go into one of the hoppers, then it does. If it can, it'll go back in the chest. And we've got 6 engines now instead of 3 before, so it should be done twice as fast. And we are down to about level 26, I think, and it hit a ravine, so that's not too bad. But you can see on the mini-map, this guy on the left is done. The guy on the right is on his way. we do have a crap ton of resources. Lots of this I've already taken from. Redstone, we've got lots now. We got some more lapis. I'll be turning all lapis that I can into LESU blocks until I get probably 64 LESU blocks total. We're going to take this right now, actually. It's ferrous ore. Got some diamonds. Got some uranium. And we did from the last quarry, I think we got 3 iridium blocks. And we had 1 from the turtle, so we got 4 now. And we're gonna need a lot more because to turn that scrap into UU matter, you need the matter fabricator. And there is this mass fabricator, but there's no recipe, and I don't think I looked the recipe for this up on the wiki and I tried making it and it wouldn't let me make it, so it is disabled in Ultimate. So this is the alternative, which is much more expensive. And we will need iridium for which one is it? I think this guy needs it. He needs 1 iridium plate and then lapotron crystals, and then the teleporters. Well, the teleporters are cheap. Must be these, the energy flow circuits, yeah. Iridium plates, and tungsten plates. So we will need 2 iridium plates, which means we will need 8 iridium ingots. So we've got 4 now, but there is another way to get iridium. We're going to grab the rest of our ferrous ore here. It's in this guy here. If you industrial grind ferrous ore, you will get way better products than if you just macerate it. If you macerate it, you'll get, let's just take a look here. If you macerate ferrous ore, smelt it, I think you just get nickel. Smelting, you get a nickel ingot. What's macerating? You get 2 nickel dust, yeah, so it just doubles it. But if you industrial grind it, you will get 3 nickel, and then a tiny pile of platinum and copper. And what you want is this platinum dust, because with the platinum dust, you take them and you 2 by 2, you get a big pile. Then with that big pile of platinum, you can smelt it into a platinum ingot, which is used in some recipes, I think. But if you centrifuge it, you get an iridium nugget, and then 9 nuggets make a bar. So if you need 9, that means you need 9 dusts. And if all you get is 2 dust, 1 dust, then you need 4 times 9. You'll need 36 ferrous ore to get 1 iridium. Does that make sense? Let me just think about that for a second. Let's fill some cells up with water here. If you get 4, you need 4 to make 1 dust, which gets you 1 nugget. Times 9, you get 1 bar. Yeah, 36. 36 ferrous ore should get you 1 iridium nugget. And we are pretty close. We maybe have 3, enough ferrous ore for 3 iridium nuggets. So we can almost make that mass fabricator, but that also consumes a huge amount of energy. That's why I want to get solar power rolling. But to get decent solar now, you need, I'll show you the recipe right away here. Let's fill this guy up. Now, I'm not sure, do I have him? Yeah, I have him with this, and I think he's gonna drain that pretty quick. We'll just leave that open just to see. What was I? Oh yeah. If we look at the no, let's look at UU. UU. What is this? UU matter assembler. I can read it. Weird stuff. Alright, so to get it from scrap, you need... Oh no, this is the mass fabricator, right. Okay, so this is how the mass fabricator worked, which is kind of strange to me. If you have no items being turned into UU matter. It will generate it from 1 million EU. But if you have scrap being turned into UU matter, it will use 34 items and it will only cost 166,000 EU. There's different things for different values, like ender pearl dust, it'll only use 4 items, same amount of energy. I'm not sure if that's per item or per UU generated. Oh, and it doesn't have the... See, this is weird. I don't know why it shows the mass fabricator inventory, but not the matter fabricator. Weird. But what was I gonna... I guess I can't really show it, but I think it costs like 16 million EU or something to make 1 UU matter, which you now need, I can't spell, just for this advanced solar panel, because now instead of what was here before, which was it an advanced machine block maybe? You need this, which is not too bad. You need this iridium iron plate, which this is okay, but then this, well, I guess this is okay. 1 nugget will get you 1 plate. On top of that, you need the sonarium part, which is 2 UU matter and a glowstone. Even just to get the 2nd tier solar panel, and then to get the 3rd tier, you need more iridium. You need 8 per, I think, if you use 4 in there, 4 for each, that's 8, and then this one needs UU matter, yeah, so they need 8 to upgrade to the hybrid, and then 8 hybrids to upgrade to the ultimate, or you can craft it out of this crazy stuff. It's amazing. But yeah, so, is he out of power? No? Oh, he's full, that's why. But yeah, that is these strange machine upgrades. You can also upgrade these guys with overclockers. I think I've given each of these guys 1 or 2. You'll notice they go a bit faster. This is something I don't really care to overclock because it's not something that I have to wait on. It's mainly the furnace, the macerator, and the compressor, and the assembly machine. I guess probably just this line of machines are the ones that you wait on the most. I'll stick this in here. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. I'm gonna sleep this rain away quick. Oh, there's an email. That's fun. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe for more videos. And I will see you in the next episode.